How to get out of a rut. A rut is just a period of time in your life where you just, unfortunately for a lot of people, this is like their whole lives, but they just can't seem to get the good habits done and they're just constantly doing the bad habits. I'll say a personal story about me where last year around October, November, December, for literally 2 to 3 months, I fell into like one of the biggest ruts of my whole life. I was 18 years old, like this was at the start of uni, where every day I was ordering Uber Eats, every day I was eating Uber Eats, every day my screen time on my phone on social media was like, on social media alone, it was like 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, bro. I don't even know what the hell I was watching or whatever, but screen time was so high, eating bad food. I was going to the corner shop getting cookies. I was getting Maryland cookies, and I would have that with milk, and I would have Kinder Bueno. I would have Snickers. I'd break that all and I'll put it into the milk and then I'll eat it. And then for dinner, I'd get Uber Eats again. I remember I literally got Uber Eats like 3 days in a row. Not 3 days in a row, sorry, like 3 times in a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that time in my life was so awful. It's just, I had the worst mental health. I literally sometimes didn't even brush my teeth in the morning, bro. But anyways, that's a lot I just said. But how do you get out of something like that? Because I have, like, literally now every day I wake up, I meditate. I've been going to the gym consistently, like 3 to 4 to 5 times a week. I've been hitting cardio 2 to 3 times a week, weight training 3 to 4 to 5 times a week. I'm hitting PRs, I'm getting strong. I'm eating like 10, 12 eggs every single day. I'm being consistent with my nutrition. I got my protein shake here, even though this looks disgusting, doesn't it? This looks like some diarrhea shake or some shit. But point is, like, what did I do to improve and get out of that rut? The main thing you need to do if you're in a rut is set small goals, like such small goals to the point where it's just so easy to achieve them. Daily goals, right? So for example, you set a goal today. Okay, I want to meditate for 1 minute. I want to go to the gym for 1 minute. I want to gratitude journal for 1 minute. You pick out these good habits and you just choose to do them just for a small amount. The reason why you want to do that is because you want to, whatever happened in your life, whether that's a family member passing away, or something bad happening, or school finished, or a big change in your life or whatever, that led to you being in that rut, doing all the bad habits and everything. What you want to do is, now with the good habits, gratitude journaling, meditation, exercise, going on a run or whatever, just set a small tiny goal. Try achieve that today, try achieve that tomorrow. And what we want to do is we want to build that the consistency of those good habits. That way, in a week's time, in 2 weeks time, in 3 weeks time, you're going to get back to that level that you were before and even better. So you doing this literally in 2 weeks time, you're not going to be in a rut anymore. You're consistently going to the gym, you're consistently exercising, you're consistently meditating. Your mental health is improving. The bad habits, they're naturally lowering and reducing because you're improving your mental health and doing the good habits. And as time goes along, you're going to keep improving and getting better. But at that starting stage, when you're in a rut and you're just doing the bad habits, eating cookies every day like I was, simply set small goals every day, and then a week later, 2 weeks later, progressively overload and build upon that.